I need y'all to catch this message right here, okay? Because the audacity of people, all right? Every time these people hear about you, you doing good, you happy. Every time they reach out with they fake ass checkups, trying to see how you doing, you tell them you're doing excellent. You're doing just fine. But because you ain't dealing with them, they're expecting to hear something bad. They're expecting to hear you struggling or you needing some type of help. But ever since you done got away from these folks, it seemed like God has been giving you all the help that you need. Can you believe that there are some people that are upset every time they hear about you and you're doing good? That ex that did you dirty is upset that people are talking about you and it's all good things. You done moved on. You're happy. You're flourishing. You're glowing. They can tell that you're taking care of yourself. You ain't sitting at home depressed, gaining weight or losing weight, whatever the hell they thought that you was going to be doing. That friend that betrayed you or that obsessive ass friend that will never let you breathe and you release yourself from their spirit. Every time they hear about you, they're upset because they thinking that you're going to need them or you're going to miss them. Why would you miss that? This is what I mean by the audacity. A lot of people ain't did nothing but cause chaos in your life and have the audacity to feel some type of way that you are thriving without them. Who the hell do these people be thinking that they are? What type of power do they really think that they hold? That be our fault, though. Because when we was around these people, we made them think that they had a lot of power. We made them think that we were so dependent on their energy. So now that we have left, they're just expecting that we're not going to be able to survive because we're still dependent on their energy. But newsflash, that ain't the case. For whoever is resonating with my message right now, hey boo, hey sir, what's up with y'all? People are upset with you. They ain't going to tell you that they feel no type of way. They may not ever tell you this, but I'm going to tell you because God is telling me. Okay, God is telling me what's going on in the spirit right now. Folks are upset because they expected you to have to lean back onto them. They expected you to have to call them for something. Maybe you used to ask these people for help in whichever way it may be. We all need help in different ways. Come on now, you know. And it takes a village to even survive in this world. So it's okay to lean on your friends for help. But when you realize that these are not actual friends, and you taking this help from these people is actually not good, you separate from them. And now they're like, well, damn, I was helping them with this. So now I wonder where they're getting the help from, or have they done upgraded and you know what I'm saying? Here's an example. Say that you were renting out a room with somebody's home. You get into it with them and you leave their home, and now they're expecting that you're going to call them back, or you're going to need a place to stay, or they're expecting to hear some bad news about how you're homeless or you're fucked up right now. You're not settled. You're not stable. But they get the opposite. They hear you don't got your own place. You living good. You doing fine, whatever the case is. And they just confused. A lot of people really thought that they played a bigger position in your life than they really did. Whole time, God was only using them to help you because that's who you was asking for help at the time. God was always with you. Do y'all get what I'm saying? So because God was with you, you was calling on to God for help, and God was using these people to help you, even though God knew that these people's heart was not sincere and they didn't really genuinely like you or love you or care about you or even want to help you. But guess what? God still made them do it. A lot of people felt like they had more power over you because you needed them for this type of help. But now they're realizing that they never held the power. The power was always within you. You was always going to figure out a way. You was always going to make a way. What the helly? What the helliante? What the helly Nate Stone? Like, come on now. People are upset because they keep hearing about you elevating in life. They could have gave you a car. Y'all got into it. They took the car back. They thinking that now you struggling. You don't got no way to work, or you can't do this. Bitch, you done got a new car. Bitch, God done made another way. Triple that. And they confused thinking that you was going to be calling back for them for help. No, baby. God had you in my life doing that for a reason. But now that you're out of my life, trust me, he's good. I'm good. We good over here. Folks is upset with y'all. I don't know what y'all over here doing, collective. I don't know what this collective doing on my over here. This, you know. I love my collective, though. We some bad bitches. A bad bitch know how to leave a scene when a motherfucker ain't treating them right. I don't care what you doing for me. A bad bitch gonna know that she gonna get it. If I ain't getting it from you, I'm gonna get it from myself, or I'm gonna get it from somebody else. I'm not finna be crying on my knees for you to do something for me. And this is what they thought. That's crazy. Some people really thought that you was gonna be begging for their help because you really needed them. This could even be a job. God just told me. God just said this could even be a job. You done left the job and they was expecting you to go back to them because you really needed them. But no, they wasn't nourishing your spirit. They was haters and they wasn't even giving you what you really deserved any fucking way. So you done moved on and God has been helping you ever since. And they are shocked. They are mad. It's not even like they're shocked. Let me take that back, because folks already knew your drive. They already knew your hustle. They already knew your mentality. They're more upset that they cannot control you anymore. They thought that they was able to control you because they had something that you needed, or they had something that you wanted, or something that you liked. Maybe you ain't need or want it, but you liked it. You liked the company. You know, you like their clients or who they, whatever the situation may be, right? If this resonates, place it how it fits for your life. Maybe not the whole message, but maybe pieces of it. And if it don't, baby, let it fly on by like an airplane in the sky. If that airplane, that ain't your flight, you ain't finna be all in the sky looking at it like, hold on. Exactly. So don't be on my message commenting if it ain't for you. Just let it fly. You got me? Thank ya. Because it is for somebody else. I don't need your negative comments, though. I just got to throw that disclaimer in there. But folks is upset with you. I don't know who this is. What's your name? Let me know what you did, baby. You done took your power back. Shit, you the type, you could be living with somebody. They start treating you like you the help, but you know, you ain't shit. You like, I go live in a hotel until God put me back on my feet. They didn't think that you was really about their life. See, some people ain't think that you would really struggle until God would get you back there. They thought that they was doing so much good for your life that you would never want to go back to rock bottom. But you the type, you'll start all over again and over again and over again and over again. So how many times you got to until you get it right? This is what they did not realize about you, is that you are very resilient. You have goals and missions, and you ain't finna let nobody get in the way. You don't want to help me no more? Cool. Let me take me, myself, and I out of here then. Folks was expecting you to be begging. Folks was expecting you to be needing and wanting their help. Quote unquote help. The devil can help you too. I mean, I don't know how many times I got to keep telling y'all that. The devil can help you too. The devil will be sweet too. And God can use the devil to help you too. But that don't mean that they actually want to help you. That don't mean that they actually support you. That don't mean they actually, believe in you. Sometimes because you're in something, God will let them still help you. Maybe God ain't tell you to go over there and do that, but because you're over there doing that, God will allow these people to help you. And then sometimes we get confused thinking that this is where God wants us to be because you're being helped. No, daughter. God loves you, and he's going to love and protect you either way, wherever you at. But you ain't finna stay nowhere that God does not want you to stay. See? God might have you there at a time because this is what you think that you need. And he's like, okay, you got free will. I ain't gonna take that from you. Do what you think that you need. But when shit gets too much and you are being mistreated in a way that he does not like it, he will definitely get you up out of that situation. And for some of you, God has gotten you out of some situations recently. And people are literally shocked that you have not called them back yet. They even probably betted on it. Like, oh, they're going to be back around. This couldn't even be somebody you was in a relationship with. Maybe this person was helping you. You was depending on this person for some things or whatever like that. They was like, oh, they going to come back. They going to need me. They don't got nobody else. They going to need me. Especially people that know that you like to do things on your own and you don't really have a lot of people in the physical. They forgot that your spiritual team go hard. Ha ha ha. Jokes on them. So they really thought, because maybe you're a loner in the physical, they thought that you was going to need them. You was going to need them as a friend. You was going to need them as that job or whatever. You was going to need them as a boyfriend. Bitch, please. Please. Folks is literally dropping their motherfucking jaws because time done passed. So much time done passed and they realizing that you ain't need their ass. You ain't calling their ass. You don't listen. Imagine you always calling somebody for a ride to go somewhere. God separates you from this person, and this person is like, they kind of bitchy, and they like, well, they're going to need me. They're going to need a ride here. And the enemy is slick. So they'll still try to do it, even though they know that they don't like you. Talking hella shit about you, but they'll still give you that ride. And this is why God has separated you from a lot of people, because these are the same people that's talking shit about you, but still will do things for you. This is why you can't get it confused. The enemy will do things that's nice for you too. You need to know people's heart, baby. And these are folks, they've been talking hella shit about you, but they was still like, oh, if they call, I'm still going to answer the call. Or you never met somebody that talks so much shit like, oh, here they go calling. Then they, hey, how you, hey, fake as shit. I hate fake people. Whoever this message resonating for, you hate fake people too. That's why you done got up away from these folks. Fake people so annoying, they would still help you knowing that they hate your ass. That's so weird to me. That is so freaking weird to me. And God got you away from this energy, but they was just expecting you to reach back out and need them. They just really thought that they was doing it. I just heard something sexual too. Like you could have been dealing with people in relationships, and they just thought they was putting it on for you, baby. They thought you was just going to call them. You was going to need that thing. You going to need that old thing back. Baby, please. You done moved on so far, they can't even reach you no more. Bitch, you too high up in the clouds. Every time they hear about you, you keep elevating. Every time they see you, you looking better. You looking better. You looking better. They like, God damn, was I the problem? Because they wasn't glowing like that when I was around. Was I the one stopping them? You got folks literally going in there now trying to see if they are the issue. Good. A lot of ego deaths taking place because you done moved on and successfully have done it. People thought that was going to be the end of you. They were helping you, whole time giving you crumbs. The help really came from the Lord. But they felt so egotistical thinking that they were really the help. No, God just wanted to see your heart. God wanted to see how you was going to treat his daughter or his son. That's why you were part of the assignment. But now you ain't no more. And God got them somewhere else. And they over here hating from the sidelines. Like, damn, I can't believe this person moved on. They ain't called me in a year now. It's been months. Shit, they really, oh, damn, they really don't need me. I thought that they was going to at least call me for this, and this, and this. Shit, they don't need me for nothing. And then these folks try to do little check-ins and see how you doing, hoping to hear some bad news. And you hitting them with the child, I've been doing good. God has been amazing. Oh, well, I ain't seen you in a while. You know where you been? I just been staying to myself, stacking this money, baby. But God has been good. Whew, baby, they don't want to hear that. They do not be wanting to hear that. Folks reach out to you just to see if you doing bad. And they get the whole opposite. They are sick. They are sick. They might not even be reaching out to you. They could be reaching out to other people trying to get information on you, or they just looking you up online and they seeing that you smiling, you glowing, you looking good, and they are sick. They thought that you was going to go into a shell and you wasn't going to be able to go get your bag, go work, and they thought that they had took all your confidence away. Baby, you shitting me? You never gave it to me. It was never yours for you to take. The hell is wrong with people? How you going to take my confidence and you're not even the owner of confidence? God is the owner of that. So if God ain't away from me, trust me, I can always get some confidence because I got it from God. I didn't get it from you. These are entitled motherfuckers that think that your help comes from them and not the Lord. Y'all know that song. My help comes from the Lord. He who made heaven and earth. Okay? People forget that though. They think that you're going to suffer and all this shit because they help done stopped. Boy, please. Don't let this be a job or something like that. Bitch, please. You know how many people is hiring out here? You know how many people want a hard-working person on their team out here? It ain't hard to get no job, baby. It ain't hard to get a job. If you got to change states and cities, you're going to get you a job. It ain't hard. It's people that's dying to get somebody like you on their team. They need somebody so hardworking and understanding like you. The hell wrong with these people? You was never the problem, so of course somebody is going to notice what you bring to the table and want that. You was never the issue in that marriage or in that relationship. Why would they expect you to not be able to upgrade in life? You're literally someone's dream girl or someone's dream guy. Why would they expect anything less? I'm just confused. Like, this is how you know it's of the enemy, because it's confusion and it doesn't make sense. You were the best person on the team. Of course you're going to elevate when you move away from that team. You were the best. You were the damn team. What is wrong with folks? Listen, I don't know who this message is for, but continue to stay focused. And continue to always choose yourself. If someone is not choosing you, you need to choose yourself. Do not be afraid to walk away from any and every damn body, okay? I don't care who it is. God already showed us that your family could be the main ones. But if you have him, you'll be all right. Don't be attached to nobody, because anybody will do you like that. When you start to be too confident and you making money and you loving yourself, you never know, bro. Your closest family could start to become a hater. So this is why you need to always depend and lean on God and not them. Because when they start being a hater or trying to cock block your shit, you need to be able to be strong enough to walk away from their ass and not be stuck on the fact that this is your family or this is your friend for this amount of years or this is who you worked with and they done helped you here, but they hurting your ass now. You still trying to hold on to the fact that they helped you that one good time. Bitch, please. Whole time God allowed them to help you that time because you decided to go there. You decided to work there. God ain't want that for you, but because you're his daughter and you went there, he said, I will protect you. Yet do I walk through the valley of the darkness, I fear no evil. That's you walking through the darkness and God is like, do not fear because I am here. They just never expected you to be able to fight through the darkness. They just never expected you to not be fearful. All right? I love you all, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye.